stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Reload. Go. Bronco switch.
Another run here with Hall. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
Ready.
He'll go again with Hall. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Go ahead.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. From the gun, here's Tua. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, got it? 21G, 21G. 20, TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This is caught down that right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Jets take over 3rd and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jets, nothing.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side caught by Sanders. Give them 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3.
Get right here.
Once again, it's Chubb.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Get in.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. Finding room to the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The PAT up and good. And the Dolphins move out on top 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots. The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Back to the air once more on second down. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed...
And he's going to take this all the way home. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready. Ready.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. The outside, complete to Thomas. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running is Chubb. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Chubb. And he's into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Miami. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. A shotgun snap for Tua. Caught. This is Ayuk. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Catch made right side by Thomas. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Hey, 21, cheers.
Now it's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw. Going up top. That's caught. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A huge play just before the half. It covers 51 yards. They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On first down, Tagovailoa. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Tua gonna give this to Wright. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Tua. This pass is caught by Thomas. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Tua. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal.
44, ready.
One more time, it's Chubb. And he's into the end zone yet again. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the 2nd half, The opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle with Hall. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Let's go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's go now.
Slot receiver headed right. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defense...
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Mike, most of the times, what do we refer to being the blindside protector of the quarterback? The left tackle. But keep in mind, this is one of the few left-handed quarterbacks in the league. So where does that burden fall? It falls on the right tackle. Everything now for this defense is a little bit flipped. That left defensive end working the right tackle. Now he has the opportunity to rush the blind side, and you can see the result.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Long. Let's go.
In motion, it's Waddle. From the gun, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Here's Tua. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
I like the first down call, Mike. You're trying to take advantage of a defense that might be selling out, expecting run, but to no avail. Then you change it up and go on the ground for nothing. Brings up third down. This is a tricky situation for any play call.
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Back to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw. He finds Jahan Dotson. The attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down. Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, Mike, this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. The extra point is up and through. And the Jets are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. on first down. A run for right. Not much. Second and long coming up. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
In motion, it's Waddle. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Tua gonna throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Ready.
A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before third down.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
21G, 21G.
They'll drop to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
20, TX.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll find Hall out of the backfield.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Back to the air one more time. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Jets are able to cut into the deficit. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.